Well, whatever. If it started, we're started. I didn't even click start yet, but hey. If OBS wants to go right now, I guess we'll go right now. I'm still setting up. Fuck it. I'm trying to get some Tom Oster going right here, because I'm over here watching his YouTube videos every day, so why not watch some of his skating? I don't normally watch Tom Oster at all. With a nice summary playlist. Yes, sir. Alright. Gonna do more Skater XL today. I know I was talking about being tired of it, but I guess I'm not yet. Clearly. Alright. My eyes still look so red. I'm getting sleep. I'm eating well. My diet is fine. But I always look tired. Just how it gets when you get older. Yeah, right. Fuck that. Get older, my ass. Let's just pretend we're 25 forever. Once you start thinking old, you start feeling old. And once you start believing you're old, you give up. Nope. I don't give a damn that I took 2 hippers in a row today. 3 hippers. I took 2 stupid hippers. One on a backside flip and one on a quarter pipe back tail slide. On the same spot of the hip. Very nice. And then I went back to the park later after a little shopping and rolled onto that same hip. Nice and swollen. Still don't give a dip. Still gonna skate. I'm landing on my hip and I do not give a shit. I'm gonna ride it out. Got me yelling, ow, ow. Damn, my hip. Damn. Damn, my hip. It's broke. No, we're still gonna skate on it anyway. We do not care. Now let's get OBS up. Full screen this. Fuck. I knew I was gonna full screen on the wrong TV. Alright. Now, are we in? My controller's not even on, brother. Starting out slow here. 2 minutes of nothing. There we go. Sometimes I never know if I'm clicking on it or not. The phone should be good to leave off. Alright, Tom Oster, what's up? I'm not gonna pick you in Skater XL. Unless you get really hyped, but... How you doing? Okay. Now, let me guess. Is no one playing a match still? Or is someone on? Easy Day High School? Man, you guys, I swear to God, you guys love non-modded maps. Maybe it's like a Skate 3 thing where people intentionally skate the most basic spots in order to increase the probability of coming across someone else online. Maybe it's that, right? But yeah, the morning skate is almost considered like a warm-up. And I guess, speaking in terms of that, I did get some Vero Hills on flat, so good to be knocking some of those back into shape. Because I'm trying them on the pyramid like last night, and they were just not flipping and rotating. But it's like, I can get upset at that, but it's my fault for not dialing Vero Hills on flat. It's really just my fault. Yo, what's up, Chris? Haha, wee! Krish. What's going on, man? I'm just talking about skating. But yeah, like I want my Vario Hills really good. Like I got them, but I want my Vero Hills to be like my front pops, where I just know they're gonna flip right to my feet every time. I do own Session, yeah. I haven't played it in like over a year. Well, I think I touched it. I gave it a little touch, maybe a couple months ago, but for like 3 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, not even like a real sit down session. No, not really. Hey, we got someone else hitting this. I want to hit it too. They're front tailing, and I wanted a front tail for like fronts I flip out, switch Manny, but sexy. This is a really nice spot. I shouldn't even have to be hitting the left trigger. See, that's the thing. I can't have both sticks down. It really messes up the pop out. I can't even pop out high enough, dude. And apparently, since I'm still in the combination, the camera isn't automatically rotating to the other side like I set you to, you son of a bitch. Oh well. And then like after I land the fucking thing, it switches back to the other side. You fucking camera. Uh-oh, I'm being spectated. I better make sure I land it. Psych. You think they can see my clothes? Or do I probably look generic? Probably do. I'm thinking today at the park, I really want to dial back big spins because I want to start taking them down the little mani pad gap today. And since I already kick flipped it earlier this morning, I'm not even going to give that shit any time of day when I go back in a couple hours. I'm going to do a couple ollies, go right to tray flips after a couple of tray flips up the bank over the rail. A couple bump to rail trays, you know, maybe one flat ground tray, and then back to that mani pad. Homie wanted to film a little 5 down the gap. Wow, the little Wally actually worked. And I don't even, like, it was very spontaneous. Filming is not something that regularly happens. Like, I'll film myself if I'm doing something brand new, but a lot of the times when I ask people to film, even if I've known them for over a year, they'll be like, nah, I'm just heading out. So I'm really over trying to ask people to film, because getting that rejection is worse than a female's rejection. No, I'm just about to head out. No, I'm trying to, no, it's like, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, should I have, buddied with you extra hard for a year straight? Like, no. It's what happens when you're, I guess, skate loner. Even though we were originally outcasts, now that it's such a hype thing, it's turned into a social thing. But like, I don't know. Do I gotta suck someone's balls to get filmed? I say that, but I've also rejected filming dudes too before. But there were people I didn't know. If a homie asked me, I'd be down. Honestly though, I've probably asked someone to film me like once a year. Because I'd much rather just set up my own camera. Again, like I said, if I'm filming something brand new, I don't know how long it's gonna take. No one likes trying to have someone film them and they're taking like over 10 tries for a trick, because that's basically 20 minutes. Depending on the run up and how crowded it is. But yeah, the backside flip was so dumb. It's what I originally hit my hip on. I took an Epsom bath after I got home, pulled the drawers, I dropped them drawers, and I saw that nice bump on my hip. I'm like, ah, yes. Nice. Don't you just love that hip knot? It's like, oh, that's gonna feel great when, like, going to sleep in the middle of the night. You accidentally, like, unconsciously roll over on your hip, and you wake up like, ah, You gotta make sure you don't roll over in your sleep. And I only sleep on my sides. I only sleep on my left and right. You'd be damned if I caught myself waking up in the middle of the night sleeping on my back. What the hell? What am I, 70? Never sleep on my back. Oh shit, and then another Tom Asta, like, vlog video starts playing. I wonder about just having the audio running for these. Maybe. Never really thought about it. Is the stream looking alright, or is it looking kind of choppy? Is it alright? Is it chilling, or like are the frames looking a little choppy? Do I need to up my bit rate? Or is it looking alright? Because even on OBS, it's not looking as smooth as normal. It's normally looking smooth enough to play off of, but if I was playing on that OBS screen, I'd be like, damn, this looks bad. Might be looking bad whenever I ask for feedback things. Even if people are in the fucking chat, they'll say nothing about it, even though I just mentioned it. People are just cool, you know. Basically just killing time. What time is it? 3:43? Ugh. I wish it was already fucking 5. Should have taken a nap anyway. I was gonna take one after I got out the bath. But I guess I'd rather just felt like fingerboarding, because now I'm fingerboarding like almost every day again. And it's been like over a year since I've even been doing that. I guess I got the skate bug hard. Jesus, shame on this host for wanting to just come here. God damn, are there any other rooms? Good God. Give us another map. Jesus. Played out, dude. It's like over 5 years old, this goddamn map. Like, Jesus Christ. Let's take it to the basketball court. I can't even get down with the object dropper. I have that mod, but can I kickflip front blunt in real life? Or in the game? I wish I could get down with the object dropper, but I got the mod installed, but it just doesn't run. In game, for sure, I got you. I just want the wheels properly on there. Or in real life? Not in real life. I can front blunt in real life. I can front blunt to fakie pretty quickly. Sometimes I'll wax the ledge up for it. And this has only been happening recently, maybe because I just haven't practiced it and I'm not like pressuring on my toes correctly. But recently I've been waxing it up and just sticking anyway. I was actually thinking of trying front nose blunt because again, I was watching the Tom Asta video. Like, an hour ago. No, actually like 15 minutes ago. There's this little butter ledge that he just front nose blunted on. And I was watching his blunt slide videos, and he went through like all the blunts. I was thinking of trying frontside nose blunt, maybe today too. On the same spot I relearned front blunts on, just wax up the little bottom curve and really like practice my snappy ollies and just like push the nose in. And I don't even have to care if I crack my nose on it, not anymore. It's like, it's just so great, so grateful to have some backup setups. Like I said yesterday when I was doing that kickflip front board and learning those, I did crack my board on the last one because I got about 5 of them. And I cracked my board on maybe the 5th one I got, like in the middle. But the thing is, I skate with rails. So even though I cracked it, I know that there's still some extra like constitution to the board that I have. So I'm still going up to the park. Like this morning, I was doing big spin front boards on the rail. I did some to fakie, and then I did one to regular. And when I did the one to regular, I do think I pressed a little hard on the board, landing on it, and I think I heard it crack a little more. I'm still gonna ride it out because again, the rails kind of help you take some pressure off the whole board itself. That's why I love skate rails. I really wish I got on skate rails when I was younger. But even back then, I was like over 240 something pounds when I was like in middle school. So like, that's always why I've been reluctant to learn flipping to board stuff when I was younger. Cause I remember doing front lips on my little flat bar outside my house and crack my board on those. So I would stick to like learning backsmiths and front smiths. I mean, not backsmith, back feebles and front smiths. I didn't learn backsmiths on rails until earlier this year. I've had them on ledges for years now, but on rails, that's a different ball game. Mucho diferencias. What? Yeah, it was burning outside. So the homie was trying to film a flat 5 down this little mani pad gap, the one I've been wanting to big spin. I'm like, I did a front pop shove on it, and he's like, I'll film you. I was like, oh shit, film? It randomly happens. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna try I think I had just started trying kick flip. I was like, I'm gonna kick flip, tray flip, big spin, and if the big spin comes, try and throw a big flip. I don't know if I over exaggerate, but I just want to do more. But it's so hot. I got the kickflip, it was bad, didn't want to redo it. I just wanted to go right onto tray. I stomped like 3 trays, and they're like, I stomped the first one, and by stomp I mean I just landed on, but both of my heels drag on the ground, and I just put these new trucks on yesterday, so they're a bit looser than I normally ride, because you can't really tighten up fresh trucks, you gotta break them in first. So I'm like skating a slightly looser board than I'm used to. So when I landed, my heels just hit the ground and just wheel bit. So that happened about twice. The other 3 I didn't really get, but after that, like 5th one or like 4th one, I was done. I was like, fuck it. I just skated off. I'm like, whatever. I don't really care anyway. Gives a fuck. It's a fucking tray flip. Maybe that's cool if you're like 15, like to really be hyped and dedicated, but I've already tray flipped it a bunch of times before, but not recently. I'd like to big flip and big spin down it because I haven't done those. I haven't big flipped down anything, only up stuff or on pyramids. So I'd like to feel that trick, like not only going on a pyramid, but like down something straight or just down something in general. So of course the tray flip has to come first. So yeah, at the park I'm gonna be dialing in big spins. I'm gonna just do a bunch of them. I'm gonna take it down the gap and see if I can get lucky. And again, I got this bitch ass hip knot, but I don't give a damn. I got 2 painkillers right here. I'm about to pop the fuck out of these drugs. Before I go down there. Let's just try to make time pass with Skitter XL, huh? Let's pray that someone opens up a new map. I'm gonna be checking every 10 minutes. Look at that. Dead game. It didn't have to be this way. Blame Easy Day. And blame the community for fucking talking so much shit about some goddamn stat mods or stat updates. When everyone instead could have saved up for a PC in the fucking 4 years that they were begging for that shit. I don't give a fuck what walk of life you come from. Everyone has money when Christmas comes around for something. Like, you know? Everyone's got money for some kind of console. So, what I'm saying is, if you're a gamer, there's some cash there. So just, you know, save up for a year, for half a year. Just save up. Just get one. Then you could have your fucking stats. If everyone did that, they wouldn't have trashed Easy Day so hard. And maybe if they didn't trash Easy Day so hard, they would have done more with the game. I get wanting to have an update for something, but when every single post is bombarded with the same thing so hard, you kind of change the history of the game. And everyone just begging for that kind of just, like, sure, it's their fault for not doing anything, but why do you think Easy Day didn't want to do anything? Because anything that they do, what's the major consensus gonna be? Oh, I don't give a fuck about this. Stat. Like, cool. Like, I was having fun on it with console for years before I got a PC. So, whatever, just make do. Shut up and get good. I don't know. I'm just saying, if we were lighter with them, they'd probably still be updating. It's all just too bad. But then if it's some, like, fucking Rocket League or something, or some other fucking, like, regular ass game, that's just gonna get updates for years. But when it's something like this, God forbid, right? Session, gotta be dead, unfinished. This, gotta be dead, unfinished. Oh, basically finished, but not updated. BMX Streets had to take 10 years to come out and be complete, you know? That inline roller skate game, dead. Like every sports simulator, like even Shredders. Shredders is sick, but there's not enough tricks. That game still doesn't have hand plants, you know? You can't really do one-footers. The gyros with the flips and spins can get pretty repetitive and or a little archaic and chaos feeling to control sometimes. It's been a couple years since I really played Shredders, but I remember having more control with flips and spins on Mark McMorris Infinite Air, another simulator that died just because Steep wanted to come out and everyone wanted to hype Steep up. Steep came out around the same time, and look what happened. People went with the higher marketed, way less realistic SSX feeling game over the simulator that had a lot more going for it when it came to actual celebration of the sport. Which I consider these games like this and Skate, I consider these games more of a celebration of the sport because you can really express realistically. Like Tony Hawk is a celebration too, but it's so arcadey. Half of the people playing Tony Hawk that I believe half the people playing Tony Hawk don't skate every day. Like, in that same sense, I think people that play Skater XL are mostly skaters, not some 40-year-olds coming back from, like, for nostalgia. No, that's not really this crowd, you know? We're either skate appreciators or skaters, like, currently. Tony Hawk just has that stigma, I think. How about like a nollie 180 switchback crook, fakey Vero hill out? Why is the ground vibrating so hard? What is that? I feel like I just started feeling it. Maybe just my fan. Femboy Valiant. Femboy. Well, you do the goofy push. Mongo switch, Mongo switch, Mongo regular, Mongo regular. What the hell is that push called? It has a name, but I forget. Oh, now you get the big heel out. But if you actually teleslide, then you want to fall through the floor and kill yourself. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I'm officially done with this map. Oh, thank God. I was gonna leave even if no one was in there. Santa Cruz, that's what he's on now? Oh yeah, of course, right? I think I was just seeing a competition clip on this park with that Jin Woo kid, and he actually did a switch heel front nose fakey shove out. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know he did other tricks besides like kick flip front blunt, big flip out, or varial flip front blunt, big spin out, or kick flip front blunt, big spin out, or kick flip front blunt, whatever out, or kick flip front blunt, whatever out. I didn't know he did other stuff. Like, Jesus, and that's the other stuff he's doing? Switch fucking heel front nose slide? Like, Jesus Christ. I used to have switch heels really good too. I never did him into anything, but I had him pretty consistent. On like flat and like down 2 stairs. I'd rather have a good switch flip nowadays. I'd rather have a good nollie flip so I can learn like back crook nollie flip out. Honestly, I think I would sooner try back nose grind nollie flip. I've done nose many nollie flips, so that's closer in my reality. It's my reality, bitch. Back nose grind nollie flip, dick. I do really like this park, though. I would love to skate here. Everything's at a great height to learn shit on, too. Why can't these parks just get it in their head, right? To fucking build parks, right? That have multiples of like the same obstacle or same feature, but with different heights. Like, Well, I guess this is a bad example because there's no flat bar on flat. But when it comes to like ledges, you got like this one, and this one's symmetrical. But even so, have something symmetrical so you can learn something from the other side without having to like learn a trick comfortably on this side and then have to learn a trick uncomfortably on this skinny side. You know, because parks do that kind of shit a lot where they'll have one feature, but it's more so to be hit from one side. Or like, you know, something like that, you know, just like make parks more symmetrical so you can like, I don't know, so both fucking stances can learn things equally without parks pretty much gearing towards one stance. Like, oh, you got this ledge and it's all against the wall. What's that? You wanted to learn something front side? Well, you better hope there's space for like both sides and it's not like a bank very close on the other side of the ledge or something. That's how my park is with a lot of stuff. Like there's this mani-pad that curves to the, I was just talking about this bitch ass mani-pad yesterday, but there's this mani-pad that curves off to the side. So like if I'm trying to learn switch nose manis, I basically like to hit it from one side because I'd rather learn it and turn backside rather than learn it and turn inward. I'd rather turn outward. But it's like, how about a regular mani-pad? That didn't cross the fucking architect or engineer, whatever you call him, the construction man's mind to build a symmetrical ass park. Nah. There's even this stupid ass gap terrail. Like, there's so many dumb features at my local, which is like the best park in town. Like, all of the other skate parks in my town are like from the early 90s, so they're mostly all ass. A lot of noping, a lot of coping with, or quarter pipes with no coping and shit like that. And if there is coping on some of them, it's all rusted and shit. Just old. There's some parks in my town that has quarter pipes with flat surfaces on some, like this quarter pipe is good. If this was my town, this part of the quarter pipe would feel like a bank and it would just be flat, like right here in the middle, and then kick up at the very end. And then this side would be okay. Like there's that, like that's how some of our parks here are. And the coping would just be rusty. So it's like, and the ground is way grippier than it should be. Like you're not sliding if you bail something. Like good, have fun learning there. Yeah, like the fuck? I don't know, like, is it gonna cost an arm and a leg to get someone to, I don't know, put some, can people repave, not repave, but apply some kind of wax or whatever they put in concrete to make it slippery? Is it impossible to add that to a top layer of a park that's already there? Like, again, in a bunch of Tom Osta videos, he goes to parks and he's like, they just redid the concrete. Like, yeah, at some ghetto ass park. Like, if the parks there are so damn ghetto that they're all damn near DIYs, but they can have repaved concrete, I think my rich ass, tourist ass fucking city can afford to fucking, don't get me started. We still don't have a fucking indoor park. Punk ass town. With how hot it is in this desert ass place, put a fucking indoor before I slap you with a cucumber. Bitch. It's cucumbersome to skate outside in the heat, I'll tell you that. God damn it. If I get a heat stroke, I'm blaming you when I'm dead. Ah, man, I really want the Frankie Villani grind too, and that was actually pretty nice. They landed right in there, rolled it right onto the ledge. Sexy. Oh no, if it's a Frankie Villani grind, I gotta switch one. Oh, nice nutter. Nice. And you're gonna get your dick sucked later today. Not today. Come on. It happened when I didn't even want it. Down a handrail too is ridiculous. If it's a Frankie Villani grind, it should be on a ledge. That's what he did it on. And what video was that? I think it was like a Sody Trip? Something like that? Do it on Z's. It's closer to what he did it on. Is this slightly down? Still mad I can't do my regular nollie inward heels. Look at that janky looking shit. Oh, whatever. Oh, this sounds like a song that would be on 20 Ox Underground 1. It sounds like that bus driver song almost. Nice. Thank you. It's just what I wanted. What was I going for? Oh yeah, frontside flip to the shit. To the switch Suski. I'm not gonna sit here and call it a 180 nose grind. What is with that naming? Like, if someone's doing this shit, like, what is with that 180 nose grind shit? Like, what is that? Because if you're locked in, I don't care who you are, it's a different grind push feeling than a fucking nose grind. I've done plenty of Suskis and plenty of nose grinds. Like, if anything, call it a 180 like back crook. Because if anything, it's gonna feel like you're locking into a back crook. Like, not a fucking nose grind. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys fuck up these trick names so much and just roll with it because everyone else does. Fucking simps. Skate simps. You guys remind me of the same people that bought a Nintendo Switch 2. You just go along with anything. Call it a fucking Suski like it is. I'm gonna change the trick name up because I 180'd into it. Yeah, but if you just do a regular shit like that, what are you gonna call that? A switch nose grind? Get the fuck out of here. It's a switch Suski, you fuck. And then people get all confused and you want to have a war debate in the comments. Yeah, because people started doing that shit in the first place. What if you shaped up and called it what it was from the start? You fuck sticks. Don't even get me on that fucking nose grind shit on the rail. This shit right here. That shit, calling that shit a nose grind when you know damn well that's an overcrook. And that Gary Jenner guy already busted the myth and did a straight nose grind on his A-frame down rail. He already did a straight nose grind, so it's possible to do it like that. So if people are still on that shit, I'm gonna cock slap you. I'm gonna stretch up my balls and strangle your face with this. What? Don't make me come over there. Like, with all that nose grind bullshit, okay, so what would you call if you come up fakey like this and you half cab into like that grind? What the fuck are you gonna call that? Like a half cab nose grind? Or are you gonna try to call it like some kind of 5-0 grind or like Because if you're gonna do that bullshit with a 180 Suski, why not do that same stupid shit with a half cab spin into a nose grind and call it a 5-0? You're not gonna do that, are you? Because it's dumb. You're gonna call it a 180 back over crook or a half cab back over crook like it is. You'll follow those rules, but then you'll break them for another trick just because that's what everyone calls them. Fuck you. Eat my Hyrule Green Guild open wide mouth green smoked Hillary's bass. Wide mouth bass from Hyrule. Steamed. Call it what it is. Cause I told you to. And then I'm gonna call you a bitch. I think a hard one that would be to call is like the fakey switch 5-0 upper quarter pipe. If you like pop up like this, well, you can't bonk off coping like it real life, but if you come up fakey, and land on the coping like this and come back in, I like doing that trick in real. I'm bumping in, bitch, get off the cope. Like, if you do that, what the hell are you gonna call that? A fakey like nose grind or a fakey 5-0? I call it a 5-0 because the way you're going in. If you keep it over crooked and pop back in to the same stance, like, why am I still trying this? But if you like pop in but land like this on the, like this, but with your truck on the coping. Look at the game trying to call it a salad. Yeah, whatever. I'm the host, so let's go. I'm thinking maybe Fermenter Plaza because I haven't been there in years. Actually, the Primitive. I really haven't been there in years. Damn, is this park looking a little small? I must be tripping. I remember doing switch tray like front over crooks on this, feeling all good about myself. I learned the game. Look, Mom, I can play this game. Wow, look, I learned how to play. Are you proud? No. I did learn some weird shit about the angle. Like when you're coming up to this, I normally have to pop from further away because something about this game, if you try to line this up like it's flat ground and you pop at it normally, you'd land on top. At least that's how it used to be. Let's see, is it still like that? Apparently I got a high pop. I'm used to playing this on fucking vanilla, I guess. It's been a long time since playing this map for real. Okay, I guess not. Hey, what's up, Enaldo? What's going on, man? It would be cool if someone came in here. It's just the regular primitive park. Everyone loved this map when it first dropped. This could be the new barracks. That would be nice. Much love. Gotta support the small YouTube streams. One yourself. Oh yeah. I think you might have been the one yesterday talking about Skate 2. Maybe someone else came in here talking about playing some Skate 2. I was like, yeah, I'm down. If this gets too boring, maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe. I only started playing Skater XL because I was a little burnt out with the Skate series, but who doesn't like a good flip-flop? One gets dry, then you bone the other one. That's not nice. Treat women with more respect. Meanwhile, they're talking to 16 guys at once. Not even a bullshitter too. I think she said 12 girls, but there's this coworker I worked with once when she was talking to like 12 guys. Looking all innocent too, and she said it. I'm like, God damn. Well, I know I don't gotta feel bad. Or guilty. I used to do Smith back tails. I was gonna say I don't think it'll come fast, but then pre-ejaculation happened, and I actually got it almost. Pre-ejaculation. Damn, I used to love doing those. I used to do a lot more tech stuff. I guess I've been keeping it simple, but I've been playing so much now. Why not try some of these? What was that one tech when you go up for like a no slide, but instead of putting your like leading foot up to hold it, you like use the back foot stick and like lift that up, and then you like put it down, and then like if you pop after that, but this is on vanilla, and you do that to get like a low pop for like a no slide to crook. But since it's on, you know, PC and I have some gravity mods, I could probably just do that without having to, you know, go crazy with it. Or not, because apparently I'm popping below the ledge. I got that Jeff Wan song pop. I was watching that, some of those clips on that big stair set in the projects of New York that they had that best trick on that Jeff Wan song was at. And someone commented that he had like negative pop. Like when he pops his board, his shit goes below concrete level somehow. That was hilarious. That one made me cuckle. That was a nice one, Shane. Good on you. That guy is why I had to learn kickflip front boards. And I said I was gonna try some more today when I was streaming last night. I gotta get on those before I lose them, you know? That's what I was talking about, my bad habits of doing something like pretty brand newish, like that nollie tray, and then just not doing them again for months. No, like, nah, man. This bag ain't gonna get deeper if you don't, you know, keep doing that brand new trick over and over until you don't even have to think about them too much and you can throw them out daily. And I keep making these lists of tricks I want to do when I go up to the park. One, I always forget the piece of paper when I actually go down to the car. And two, I don't know. I just feel like I've been skating so underneath my level that I never feel like I would even be able to get those lists done. And I end up doing different shit anyway. So I should just freestyle it. Or just keep it in my head instead of writing it down. So big spin down the mani pad gap, more kickflip back tails, and a kickflip front board. Let's just keep it simple with those 3 tricks instead of writing down 6 lines of to-dos. 10 kickflips on flat, 10 kickflip 50s, 10 backside flips. Oh yeah, and Very Hills. Shit, I gotta practice those more tonight too. Since I already got some this morning, keep that going since I already got a couple. So the next time I try them on that fucking pyramid, I'll be like this. I'll be like this. I crunch up and just jump as high as I can. And I'll flick it, and I know I'm flicking it correctly because I already had them on flat. That's the thing, like, doing them on the pyramid, I'd have my front foot, like, in the middle of the board with half the foot hanging off. But if I'm doing them on flat, I set up like I used to set up, where the front foot is a bit below the middle of the board. Toes hanging off, but I angle my toes backwards a little bit, so they're pointing kind of reverse a little bit. You know, when I set up like that on flat, I get a much better flick and rotation. So I should set up the exact same way on the pyramid and not change it up. Like, no fucking duh. But sometimes I set up like that, the way I was talking about before, with my foot straight, perpendicular, and I get them on the pyramid. And it's dumb, because some nights they just go first goesies. And then other nights, I'll try them 7 times, and one would come to my feet, and the rest say, fuck me. So I'm like, okay, you can eat my ass too, Vero Hill. Like I give a dip. As I toss my board across the park, I don't care. Whatever. Slam the board on the ground, cry a little bit. I got so pissed one day, I frisbeed my board and I think I set a new record because that shit was floating in the air. I swear to goodness. It went way further than I ever chucked a board. That classic truck grip 360 turnaround to like the fucking full swing. Yeeted the fuck out of that shit. The park was empty, so no one was in range of getting donged in the head. Gotta make sure it's safe before I crash out. Look both ways, like you're crossing the street. Huh? Clear. I gotta stop crashing out. I had that thought on the way home. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting hurt every day anyway. Because I'm at this point right now where I'm trying like semi-new shit now. Because the go-tos are getting kind of boring. So I'm just gonna rest in the pain and just expect more of it. That's why I got this new bottle of ibuprofen. I'm gonna become a drug addict. Addicted to painkillers, that's how MJ went out. Just suck them down. And then go skate on that. Hey, what's up, Solid? It's been years. Last time I saw you, I was playing Skater XL. I got that pop filter, and I don't sound any different. Maybe I shouldn't have got a cheap one. I should have spent 30, 40 bucks. I thought they were just a piece of fucking cloth. But every time I say pussy, I hear no differences. What's going on, Solid? Where's my beef jerky? I can't be going to the park on an empty gut. But, like I said earlier, even though I am crashing out, I'm still kind of happy because I'm dripping out. I just got some new guards. I just got some new wrist guards because mine I have right now are ripping. The stitching on the palm side starting to rip, so the pads start to slip out a little bit more. And I got some pants, and I have to get up anyway so I can show them. These pants are nice too. They got some nice fabric. I actually looked at them, and the stitching is not like regular denim. They're like a cross stitch. Let me get that jerky. Job's over, Joikey. They're nice. They're some pharmacy pants. Oh, my hip. Damn. Fuck me. This gaming chair that I sit in has like hip suckers. Like when I sit down, the bottom of the chair where my cheeks reside, like the very edge of the chair curves up like this. So when I sit down, it cups my hips like a lady should. But I just stood up and I felt my little hip bulge just like cry out. Once again, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna skate on ya. And if I slam, well, oh well, shouldn't have fell. That punk ass backside flip. I should have just landed it. But instead of landing it, I did this dumb shit. I came like this, and I had full confidence because my backside flips have been popping and catching and rotating. But on these brand new wheels, I did one like this and landed completely 90 like that. Completely 90, just did not turn the rest. I landed, board just did that, fell out from underneath me, and I fell on the front of my head. And then I fell on it again on the exact same spot, trying like a back tail on a quarter pipe. Completely stuck, but then when I jumped off and tried to land on my feet and slide down the ramp like normal, then my shoes slipped out, so it's a stick to slip. Fell on the same hip in the same spot. Boy, I was so happy about it. I wasn't upset or annoyed at all. I thought someone was in here. Oh, did it get too boring? Yeah, map change anyway, after a Bigfoot backtail. Okay, fine, I'll high pop, asshole. God damn. Please do it even better. Where to, barkeep? Can you take me to Hector? Fuck it, let's go back to Florida. More spots here I want to hit anyway. I can't be skating on just jerky though. Good slam. I guess you can tell I'm clearly a fan of the parks rather than street spots. But why, Gatlin? I don't know. I like the fucking possibility of hitting more than just shit on flat ground, if I'm in a line. Nice. Very good. I'm gonna have myself a gaggle before I go to the park. I'm running on empty here. I'm so sick of trying to fucking fakie all the up quarter pipes and my tail getting stuck on the coping. God damn. Just let me bonk. Shit is easier in real life. Did that almost count as a bonk? Easier to just do it like that and just pretend I fakey bonked it. Thank you. Can I get a half cat flip out of that? Please. I said please, you cunt. That means I deserve it. I said please, so just give it to me. Or I just take it anyway without your fucking consent. Thank you. Oh, got an angled bank over here. Alright, alright. Yo, flip-floppy fuck. Straight banks are too crazy. This would be the most uncomfortable thing to skate. Imagine trying to skate up an angled bank into a ledge that's just straight. That's weird as fuck. Who decided to build it like that? That's the kind of shit my park would have. Just dumb shit. But this looks pretty fun, actually. I never really skate this portion. I'm always over there. Yeah, it is a bit of a weird part because if you come over here, here's all the Gucci and sugary sweetness, and then you come over this side and it's like, where's the fun? You got one little pad and a bunch of fucking flat ground. I guess this is cool. I guess this is like the beginner side, you know, it's kind of all right. You know, a lot of flat. You would want this to be where the scooter kids and all the other kids reside, but you know damn well they'd probably be over here anyway, not doing shit but going from this side to that side, back over here. I swear to God, I get so sick of seeing that every night. It's one thing to take turns on a spot. Waiting your turn is natural, so we're very used to waiting our turn. But when you're waiting for someone to just, and they always have handlebars, they're not doing much. It's just him and maybe two other of his friends. They're chilling in a corner like this, and then they're all like, all right guys, the green light in our head popped on. It's Simon Says, or like 1, 2, 3 go. And then they just drop into the fucking shit. They all train across. And then they stop over here. We went from one side to the other. The fuck? Like, that's what we're waiting for. I'm already getting, like, upset because I suck ass at skating. And then I'm waiting on that bullshit every night. For 5+ years. It's gonna get annoying eventually. At least do a tail whip. Fucking Christ. If my 260-pound ass could do a tail up on a Razor scooter, there ain't no, on flat ground, there ain't no reason you should be going from one side of the park and not doing a single solitary trick. Like, a scooter is one of the easiest things to grind on I can imagine, and these kids aren't even doing that. Like a simple rail slide. Like just rolling. Come on. Level up. Mario. Hey. Is this that same angled bank? Okay, it's just way less angled and it's pretty much flat. It's the not retarded section. So two different guys made this. Oh, okay. Like the person that really designed this, it's like, okay, we're gonna have a regular bank on this side and then just fuck on this side. Like imagine trying to grind this and pop into the bank. It's gonna naturally make you go left and run into the fucking post. You have to fight against it and stay straight. Too fast. I want some more. There we go. That's a pretty nice one. That Mario McCoy guy has nose blunt nollie flips better than I think. Well, that's like his trick. He does it so nice. So nice, I'd like to see him do it to Fakey once. Like that shit was clean right there. Did you see that fucking flip out? God damn. My guy needs to get his dick sucked after that one. Look at that. Get this shit off screen. Look at the flick. Oh. Got a little hot cross buns, cross-legged. Nice. Where'd you find this? Okay, that actually wasn't as good as I thought. What the fuck was that pop out? Can you stop doing that? I'm trying to do it so fast that I don't notice it. Maybe it's because both of my sticks are up. Let's lock in with both sticks up and release the back foot. There we go. You see? Now he's looking like a regular human. Even though that's a pretty low dipped nose blunt for a ledge, but whatever. If it twerks, it twerks. And she twerks. I need to catch it and click my sticks in. Yeah. Let's see if I can catch it and bone it. The hell? Look at that red stick. Am I not doing this and flicking it every single time I pop out? Or am I just imagining things? Am I crazy? Thank you, you cunt. Took you long enough. Don't be late. Same to you. Chaos control, bitch. I'd love if Shadow just called someone a bitch after he said it. Maria. Elise. She perished in the crash. It's fine, Sonic. We can just use chaos control to bring her back. And then the fucking egg ship just blows up and crashes again anyway. But this time we saved her. Sonic dies. But he's brought back with the power of friendship and cockholding. Now look at that park. That's a nicely built park. Got a lot of nice boobs in that park too. Every park is made greater. Every park is made greater if you got some titties in there. Who doesn't like riding a good boob? Shout out to those guys that do like big boned ass kickflips on the boob. I gotta nollie heel into that. That's too sexy. See if I can do it without boning it. Oh, whatever. That's good enough. Nice. Of course, he popped fucking 5 feet out to the right, even though I tried as hard as I could to go straight up the quarter pipe and make sure I land in it. And what does he do? I'm going to bounce off. Physics. Gosh, Mick. I can't do the goofy laugh. You got to cough with it. Fucking shit takes me out of breath. But I smoke cigarettes. Gosh, Mick, we just start smoking. The fuck? That's what you get for almost dark sliding that rail. That's what you fucking deserve. From being boom-bondously honest with you. I'd rather board slide a rail coated in piss than fucking dark slide some shit. Is this Skate 3? Nasty. Desolved. Oh, come on, that was sexy. God, if you would stop. Damn it, I gotta bump out. And let go of my sticks. Maybe he won't grind then. Thank you. Nope, letting go of the sticks don't matter. I got a bump. I guess nollie heel nose blunt is the trick of the fucking session. That was going somewhere good. What is this? Okay, never mind. All right. Any other rooms out here in this bitch? Tampa, 2025. Oh, it's the nighttime version. Oh, I don't have the nighttime. PC. Night PC. Okay, let's download that. Seems to be the mod browser variant. Can I get that? Not only can I get that, but can I put the map button on and get only maps and not gear this time like you wanted to do last time? You know, weird ass game. Don't even have a fucking search filter on this to just type some shit in and look for it. Don't even got tags in this bitch. And let's not download the PlayStation one by mistake, like I did those 5 other times. Brooklyn Blue is pretty good too. See, look at all these pieces of gear I'm getting. I clicked maps, you goofy bitch. There's less pages if I don't click maps. What sense does that make? Whatever. Oh, let's just sort by newest. At least we can sort. I need to sort my closet. Newest maps. Okay, come on. That Havasu skate park is pretty good too. It would be better on BMX streets, though. Come on, Tampa. Xbox variant, cool. So hard to find Tampon. Night PC, there you go. Going to Tampon, Florida. State. University, bitch. Download it. Download it. Finished. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's go. What am I waiting for? Yeah, you're loading in. I didn't download the wrong bitch. Thank you. Because apparently there's 10 different versions of Tampa that I don't have.
Okay, I think that's the end of official time. Hey, bless us with this knowledge.
Nice. I'm already liking the line with the melon.
Hey, just a heads up,
Trey
you're
Flizzy
fine.
nose bleether? Nose bleether, that's not a blunt.
Don't go anywhere.
Got the reverse ghetto bird. I guess that's a Caucasian bird.
We usually have to set
if you spin the wrong way.
from home, not the people in the content. I'm gonna call that a late grab. It was a serious late grab. In next, Olympic gold medalist, winner of everything ever across the world, including last year's
Oh, nice.
2023. Let's bring him straight in.
Oh, I fucked up his run. Come on, brother.
For Nike SB in April is Utah.
For the 2010 skinny jeans. Come on. Skinny Slims. Do it with that size 7.5 ass board. Do it. Come on. I love those shoes too. Do it for the clean fit.
Utah could do it. Indeed.
Oh, and now with these double flips. This must be Jeff One song. Sleazy sloth.
Down that tech deck, Bubba still two with Bull at the bottom.
He is the only guy I see consistently double flipping or triple flipping downstairs. I don't know, dude.
Only 274.
A double flip, I don't care if it's the quote-unquote harder variant. I will always prefer a singular kickflip caught really well than any kind of double or triple. I don't care about that. I'm doing the harder trick. Score me more. Either score or props, whatever you want to call it. Respect. I don't care if it's a double flip, dude. I'd rather see a single. And if you do a double flip on me in the game of skate, I'm gonna do you like an African father. Efren! If you do a nollie flip again on me in this game of skate, the beating you receive will be tantalizing. Foolishness. I got beef jerky between my teeth. I can't suck them. I guess this guy's done. With the Karyumas and no socks. What's he doing? Don't take your shoes off. Smell like Dorito corn chips. Even if he doesn't win the contest, give him some socks.
I went on a trip with Yuto one time in Miami. He lost his contacts, didn't get to skate the whole trip. I was so bummed. Yeah, he's a contact.
He didn't get to skate. He didn't get to skate the whole trip because he lost his contacts. He couldn't go buy some more.
Just be babbling in the corner.
He couldn't just go to a optometrist
To a great start here. Coming in next.
and get some fucking prescriptions.
Tampa Pro.
Or do you have to set up a fucking appointment 2 weeks in advance?
Years.
We don't do walk-ins here or anywhere. We can't suck enough money that way. We gotta force everyone to plan in advance so they'll pay whatever price we say. We can't have people walking in and saying no to our fucking pricing. Gotta make them wait for it so they'll make sure they spend so they don't have to come back again and plan for another 2 weeks later. We're cunts. Nice arms when I came back. I never really skated this nighttime variant. How's it looking in here? Almost better lighting. Wow. Look at this. I think I'm starting to get an upset stomach with all this C4. My stomach's bubbling.
Go over the nollie heel front board.
My turn. Watch out, guys. Get the fuck out of my ways.
Shout out to the
Skate 3 speed glitches. Lovely.
So you could skip your first two. Take one, win it like that.
You know what's so funny? How when Skate 1 was out and everyone was never shutting up about you can't get off your board, you can't get off your board. Oh my god, why can't you get off your board? But then when people play this game, I don't see anyone talking about, oh, you can't get off your board in the game, mid. I don't see anyone fucking saying that. You know why? Because it's not a fucking GTA game. That's why. It's a skating game. I never really, well, I understood that fucking outcry, but I was never with it. Like, what, so you can walk up some stairs? That's what a session marker's for. The fuck did you think the session marker was for? And it makes it a little bit more exploratory when you gotta find your way up to the top of the stairs. Unless you're that one goof that tried to ollie up every individual stair in Skate 1. But even so, this conversation's almost lost because who here is even from 2007? I wonder how many people asking for Skate 4 didn't even play Skate 1 yet. I'm so hyped. I'm not gonna go back though. Some people wouldn't even have or care to get an Xbox just to play that, I guess. Huh. You're looking like me out here. Now what time is it? 4:52. Oh, thank God, it's almost 5. That means I could turn the stream off and chill for an hour. Yawning before the session is always good. Good to know I'm gonna be rolling up with peak energy. Yes. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or not. I'm gonna force myself to skate. That's how you get your body in shape, right? You can't let your body take over. I'm tired. That's how you get old quicker. Force your body to run. And if it sits there getting hurt, getting tired, you say, fuck you, body. You're gonna skate anyway, bitch. And then call yourself a fat fuck. Like Bill Burr would. Yeah, punish yourself. See if you go for that fucking sprinkled donut again. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Have fun. And for goodness sake, bitch, go skate. Gatlin said so. Do it, bitch. Just do it. And if you need help with the bow, just find me, okay? Then grab me, huh? Just touch me, grab me. Grab me, touch me. Just touch me, grab me. Grab me, touch me. Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Just do it. And if you're not